We have a pretty accurate Inbody. I mean, it's not as accurate like if you went to BYU and did the Bodpod or DEXA scan at the hospital. Those are more accurate, but it's pretty darn accurate. And ultimately, what we're looking at is visceral fat. I mean, obviously we care about muscle mass and body fat percentage, but really ultimately visceral fat is the longevity tool right there. I mean, you've just got to get your visceral fat down. And visceral fat is that fat in your visceral cavity right here. It's just got to, if you ever get on an Inbody, it needs to be below 10. And if it's below 10, you're in pretty good shape. If you have a lot of weight in your tummy and in the visceral cavity, you probably already have diabetes, even though you haven't been diagnosed, because diabetes has been diagnosed about 10 years too late. That's been proven. So, just because your A1C is normal doesn't mean jack, because diabetes is not a glucose disorder. Right. It's an insulin disorder. It's an insulin dysfunction. It's clear. Yeah, very clear. You're going to get, fatty liver disease, right? You're probably going to get heart disease. Alzheimer, dementia is coming next. That's type 3 diabetes, they're calling it now. So you just, visceral fat is really, and so when that starts dropping, my clients get super excited. Yeah. I can't ever stop them from looking at weight, but they'll really get pumped when their visceral fat starts to drop, because then that's when they know, I'm getting healthy. Yeah. I own a gym called Elevate here in Orem, and it's on 147 West, 400 North in Orem, and we've been here for 20-some years, 22 years now, and it's awesome. We've got phenomenal personal trainers. I've got a full-time physical therapist, a full-time chiropractor, massage therapist. We do the Instant IQ coaching here. We have about 6 coaches here that do the Instant IQ coaching. We have doctors all over the valley that refer to us, and we have a pretty darn good program, man. It's a 90-day program. We walk them through. Dr. Bickman has put together for us a 12-week program that we walk them through, and they learn. They start right off the beginning and learn, okay, what is insulin? What the heck is it? And why should I care? To, addiction behavior, to intuitive eating, to exercise, to, how do I do this long term? What does this look like for me long term? How do I eat this way with my family, with my kids? So we just walk over every little concept, and by the time they're done with the 90-day program, they can be pretty darn smart. And we give them lots of tools. We use the Diet Doctor app, which is a phenomenal app. Our coaches are phenomenal. We can coach anybody in the world. I got clients in Amman, Jordan, Puerto Rico, Canada, all over the world. And so we coach them all over the world. And we also coach here privately, one-on-one. Go on to instantiq.com and you can do either with me. If you're here local in Utah County, you can do a Zoom call with me privately. And I'll just explain the program to you. If you're anywhere outside Utah County, it'll go to Debbie, who's our coach for Instant IQ, one of the coaches, and then she'll walk through the program. But it's super affordable. Our group classes are amazing. Private's great. It's so funny because we used to think about all the naysayers in terms of keto itself, but now we've got to fight against all the people that are doing keto are doing it wrong. We really don't call this a ketogenic diet. We call it an instant controlled diet. Yeah. That'll last long term. Keto will come and go, like everything else.
Created and summarized, easy to share with loved ones. The description below the title for this video has these summary points.